right, so we've just covered in the last video our shoot planning, where we're using Google Sheets to plan out the shoot for the day. The next thing we need to do is plan Dropbox. And what's going to happen is we're going to take photos of a bunch of different wines, like 30 different wines, and there's going to be 4 or 5 photos for each. So let's say there's 5 photos for each times 30. That's like 150 image files that we're going to have, and we need to organize those. So we're going to use Dropbox to do that. And we have identified previously the location. And so we're going to start here by iWine assign SKU in this worksheet tab. And how to create a filter. This is the first thing that we'll do. You can click next to A1 here and it'll select the whole spreadsheet. Another way to do it is to go Control or Command A twice so that the dark blue shows up. Boom, boom. Or you can click here in the corner. And then there's this icon, the create a filter icon. And enable that. And we're going to filter by our location, KP. And then you'll see here that there's been some previous photo shoot done on 10/15. And we know that we're going in G215 today. So we're going to select those, type in G215, and then go select all, and then OK. And we'll see that photo due pops up, and there's a total of 30 wines. There's this count here in the bottom corner that says 30. So 30 total. And instead of photo due, I'm going to replace this with 1021, and I'll just go pending like that. And this will just show us that there is a pending photo shoot that's going to happen today. And then once the photo shoot's over, this can be just deleted and changed to 1021. But for now, we'll go pending just as a signal that that's what's happening. And from there, we'll go photo folder names and find that in B1, you just kind of click this drop down, and there we go, 1021 pending. This will pull up the list of wines that we're going to do today, and you'll select all of these, go copy, and then paste. And I paste without formatting, and the way I do that is paste values only, Control-Shift-V. On a Mac, it might be Command-Shift-V or Command-Shift-Option-V. And we're seeing here that column K measures the length of these things, of these words or phrases, and that's in characters. So Leonetti 2013 is 47 characters long. Joseph Phelps Bacchus 08 is 62. And we want the total length to be 60 characters or less. Pride Mountain, 70 characters, so these are too long. Now, if I'm going to make a change to Joseph Phelps, I want it to be kind of the same for all of the Joseph Phelps wines here. So let's say I get rid of Joseph. I would do that for all of the wines. So I don't think I'm going to do that. What could I change here? I could just get rid of the space in those dashes and that would bring it to 60. So that works fine. And then these Pride Mountain, instead of Cabernet Sauvignon, we could go Cab Sauv, and that bring it to 70 to 60. Okay, and then Piaget, Couturon Village, Sablé. What could we get rid of there? That's 10 characters long. Maybe Village would be an option. Domaine de would work. Get rid of that. So there's different ways to do it. I think what makes the most sense to me is instead of Couturon, you can go CDR Village. So that doesn't really hurt the wine name too much. And then what this formula does is it just sorts these in alphabetical order. And we're going to have 30 total. So we go into Dropbox, go to Sony, and we can see our previous photo shoots here. Go new folder, 24, 10, 21. This will be Sky doing the photo shoot today. And we can give it a name. Joseph Phelps could be good. Pride Mountain. Let's go Pride Mountain. So now today's photo shoot has a date and a name. Then we'll enter that and go new folder, new folder, new folder. And we could add new folders like this one at a time. I think that it's always good to put Dropbox into a pause so that we can make all these adjustments and Dropbox doesn't have to worry about syncing the changes as we go. So I think that's a pretty good policy. So now if I copy and paste, then we'll end up with 8. If I copy and paste again, we'll end up with 16. And then if I copy and paste all 16, we'll end up with 32. But I only need 14 more, so I'm just going to copy and paste 14. So now we have 30 folders that all have those funny names. I might be able to select all. I'm going to press F2 and just go folder name. Calculating. Ding. Got some breakfast going there. Yeah, maybe this last part's not necessary. Uh-oh. Am I still going here? I think it may have frozen up. Let's see if it'll work just for doing a few. Rename. I'm just going to go Z. Oh, it did take it. All right. Okay, so we've got these folder names. I like to put them in a notepad because it's really easy for me to cut and paste that way. And I'm just going to go cut. I press F2, rename, and then I switch tabs. Cut. Maybe it's my preview pane is slowing things down. Go like that. Yeah. Okay. And then I just put those names in. So I'm just going to keep going like that. So let's say that, today's photo shoot doesn't get all 30 of these. At least the folder names will be ready. And that's convenient. and they can just be moved to another subfolder later if we need to. Okay, so then those are all drafted and ready to go. And later on, when the files are moved from the SD card to maybe a thumb drive, then to your computer, they can just be dropped kind of in this folder, like right here. You just drop them there, and then you'll move each set of 5 images into its own subfolder from there. All right, thanks for watching.